Hey everybody, Laurel here from Unique in the Creek. I know I change. I'm not doing a patriotic flower. Hi everybody, hi. Oh, well that just sucked. How is everybody? Let's go on. We're gonna come on and I'm gonna finish up a project I started. Another love wreath, but I'm gonna have a little chit chat. I guess that's what you call it. Say hey when you come in. This is an unscheduled live. I kind of been MIA. I've had some pretty bad back issues the past couple days. So yes, I spent my whole birthday in bed. But thank you all so very much for all your thoughts and your messages and videos and voice messages. And oh my gosh, it was just like so overwhelming. I'm just pulling up so I can read. So very much for all turn that off. Your thoughts and your messages. There we go. And I can read everybody. What is this? So we'll just wait for a few minutes for everybody to pop on. There we go. Hi everybody. Hi. You sold your first wreath today. Well, congratulations. You are no longer a virgin. Good for you, Renee. Hi everybody. Hi. I didn't even check if anybody else was live, so I apologize if any creekers are live. I usually try and look for that before I jump on. But like I said, we're gonna have a little talk. And hi everybody. I'm feeling okay today, enough that I could get up and talk to you guys, because I literally have been in bed for 3 days. I've been having back issue that is really different than I've had before. And I said to Dave, if this is what 50 is like, I don't want it. I want to go back to 40, because in 40 I didn't have this kind of back pain. So I don't know what I did. I probably didn't even do anything, because it's something in the spine, because it's pain going up my spinal cord right to the back of my brain stem here. So it's very different than what I'm used to. I'm used to normal chronic pain. I always have normal chronic pain. That's just a given. But this pain is really, really bizarre. So it's the kind of bizarre where I can't even, I couldn't even go through it, get through it to even craft or anything. Usually if I'm having some kind of back pain, I'll craft. And first day I've actually, yes, there's only one size of character board. Today's the first day I actually felt like even doing anything. Monkey having a sale still? I was watching her earlier have a sale. Okay, so I started this project. It's really pretty. It almost looks like one of those magnolia wreath, you know, those magnolia flower wreath things. And I wanted to finish it because I did finally get another roll of this fabric mesh to finish it up, because this is what I was using. And I'm frozen. But yeah, this isn't sciatic. I have sciatic too, Renee, and this is not. This is something totally different I've never had before, and it's kind of scary. I can't go get anything checked out yet. For them to check it out, we need an MRI. And an MRI for me to get into Canada, we're looking at about 2 or 3 months to get an MRI. There was some discussion on the vinyls. Now, guys, I use the vinyls all the time. I have never ever had a vinyl come up on me. When we first got them, I did a bunch of them. We even put them in the oven to see if they would stick. I can't even get this one up. So I think, I finally got it up, but it's stuck. I think if you're having problems, don't even bother wiping it down with anything. Okay, kibosh the whole alcohol thing, because what I think is happening is people are wiping it down with alcohol, and although it might feel dry to the touch, there may be alcohol soaked into the plastic, and I think that might be the issue, that why some of them are not, you know, they're sticking but bubbling up. That is the only reason I can think of, because I've used, this is the duck one, and as you can see, I did this in January. We've even put these in the oven to test out the heat. Okay, and it still didn't come up. I did this one, when did I start this one? A few weeks ago, and I just kind of left it, and I tried picking it up here, like picking it, and it's really hard. So the only thing I can think of is if some of yours, like this one, I tried to even peel up and it ripped in pieces. So you can see how I tried to peel it up and it all ripped on me. So I'm just not too sure what to say about I would just say don't even bother with the alcohol, because if you don't let it dry, even though it's dry to the touch and it's kind of seeped into the plastic, that's the only thing I can think of, that there's still moisture in there or something, because I don't know. See, I get my boards, I wipe them all down, and then I just pile them up. So they're sitting for a while before I use it. So I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you about the things. Like I said, I use them all the time. I've never had an issue. It's never come up. We even had Suzanne, who lives in Florida. She threw one of these in the truck of her car, or the car in her car. I asked her. It was 92 degrees. I said, Suzanne, can you throw one of the character boards with an image in your car? And she left it in there, I think, for 2 weeks. I don't know if she's on here. She left it in there for 2 weeks, and she took it out, and she said it was perfectly fine. So, anyways, that's all I have to say about the vinyl. Just if you have a problem, message us, because A, we may have a fix for you, especially if you have already completed a wreath, or B, if it's not sticking for you, we'll send you some new ones. Like, it's not a big deal, but if we don't know about a problem, we can't help you fix it. It's just simple as that. And then putting it on a public forum just causes anxiety for all kinds of people. And, you know, we've sold thousands of these images. So if you have 1 or 2 people, it looks really bad, considering we've sold thousands and there's only 1 or 2 people that may have had a problem with it. So if you have any kind of problems with any of our stuff, just email us. You know we will answer you back. You may not like the answer, especially if I answer you. Which brings me to another point. Hey girl. Okay. Can I get some thumbs up for everybody that realizes the world is in crisis? Thumbs up, please. The world, we are dealing with stuff we've never dealt with before in our lives. The world is almost shut down. We're in a pandemic. Do people realize that? Thumbs up if you realize that. Because I will tell you, there are people out there that need to give their head a shake. I'm sorry. I have to say it. You know me. I don't beat around the bush. I'll tell you like it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you place an order with us on a Thursday, and Friday is a holiday, and so is Sunday, and we don't work weekends, do not expect that your order will be at your door Monday. Please. Like, come on. Okay? Like, we're getting them out as fast as we can. We are on a skeleton staff as well. We are not an essential service. So we have my son and family doing the orders. That's the only way we could get it. Okay? B, USPS is slammed, people. They are slammed, okay? Everybody and their brother are ordering everything online because that is the only way you can get stuff. Which means your tracking is not going to be up to date. I promise you that through USPS because they are dealing with sick employees. They are dealing with overwhelmed packages. And I've spoke to USPS. There is nothing we can do to speed it up. We are in the middle of a crisis. If you do not get your wreath boards in 4 days because you paid 2 days shipping, get over it. It's not the same anymore, okay? And for you to send messages, and I'm not saying you guys, but for us to get messages, nasty messages that, well, I paid for 2 days shipping. It's like, lady, I've jumped into some emails. Tanya is very polite, but I draw a line because I will not have my staff harassed. And it was brutal. Like literally, this lady ordered on Thursday. Friday was a holiday. Sunday was a holiday. She emailed Monday, where's her boards? Can you guys, seriously? Well, I paid for 2 days shipping. Well, guess what? 2 days shipping means USPS 2 days shipping. We ship out between 1 to 5 days. We put it from 1 to 5 days. We're on a skeleton staff. Our people are getting them out really fast. But once it's in USPS hands, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do about it. Seriously, nothing. We've been through this before. The world is in a crisis. And I hate to tell you, but your boards are not an essential need. They are for us. We think they are. And I realize people are really, really excited to, because they're bored and they want to start some projects. I get it because I just happen to have a whole factory of them. But people, please do not harass my staff because you don't have your boards in 2 or 3 days. Like, I won't stand for it. I really won't. I've already told people, do not order from me. I don't care. I don't need your business because if you're going to treat my customers like that, I don't want your business. Seriously. So, the orders are going out. You may have a label printed yesterday. It's gone in queue. We have a stack, I swear to God, if it was this high, because we had a sale, okay? We had a sale. We sold, I don't even know how many thousands of boards. So my family is doing the best they can, and they're getting them out. So your label has been printed and put into queue in the stack. And as the orders have been coming in, that's where your order goes. Period. Doesn't matter who you are. My mom placed an order. She's still in the middle of the pile. So, guys, you need to chillax. I realize it's crazy out there. But don't take it out on the people, the small businesses that are still trying to run their business. Because you know what? Honestly, Dave and I could shut the doors right now and we'd still be fine. Seriously. But now's the time people want to craft to keep their sanity. So it would be stupid for us to close our doors until this is over. So the only way we could do it was ask, my son, he just finished exams, online exams. So he's down there. So I'm telling you, if you send us a nasty message, you're going to get your money back and that's it. I'm done. Okay? That's just how I roll. I will not put up with it. You need to have patience. Patience, people. I can't even get over to my Buffalo factory. We're not even allowed to cross the border. So, anyways, that is my spiel. Everybody needs to just chill. Everybody needs to take a chill pill. Give the small businesses, even Amazon. I know Amazon is the beast. They even need a break. Okay, they've even put a thing up there. You're not going to get your stuff for 3 months. Well, they put that up there to cover their butts. And I think I told Tanya to put one up too because I ordered many things from Amazon over the past few weeks. And I had one that said yesterday's order that came in told me it wasn't coming till May 13th. I got it yesterday. I ordered it the day before. So Amazon is still doing that, but to cover their butts, they're saying, oh God, he's sitting on the stair. They're just covering their butts. So even if you order from boards, now if you order from Amazon, if you order our boards from Amazon, and you have a problem with Amazon, we can't even help you. It's Amazon's customer service. Once Amazon gets our boards, they are now Amazon boards. They are no longer Unique in the Creek problems or issues. If you ordered them and there's a problem with your Amazon, you need to contact Amazon customer service and they will fix it. And it's not until they cannot fix it, they will message us if they cannot fix the problem. Okay? So please, guys, have patience with all these small businesses. Even like all the wreath, the mesh company, Craft Outlet they ship whenever they can, and they put that on there. So everybody's doing the best they can in this situation. So we need to respect that, and we need to bite our tongue. If you're pissed off, bite your tongue, and just remember there's somebody on the other side of that screen before you go yammering off to them, okay? Can you tell I'm a little stir crazy?
I think people are starting to understand why your back hurts. They don't think it's stress.
It is stress, you guys. Oh my God. And I haven't been able to craft my stress away.
I love you.
I love you too. Yes. So, guys, just, I know some of the messages though were the nastiest. Is like, okay, lady, you need to really give your head a shake. Seriously. But anyways, okay, let's craft, because now I'm going to craft my stress away. Like I said, I did start this really, really pretty, very basic character board wreath. I only had, I think I only had a half a roll of this fabric mesh when I started. And I stopped because I ran out, and I wanted to continue with this fabric mesh. So when I snuck down to the warehouse a couple nights ago when it was closed. Actually, I went on Easter when there was nobody at the factory. I did find that I had one more roll of this, so I grabbed it. I know, word for today, chill pill. And if you can't have a pill, drink a coffee. If you don't have a coffee, take a shot. Calm the F down. Anyways, so I'm going to finish this up. I got a little bit of these really cute daisies. Got a little cute little daisies in the center, and I'm going to be sticking these in just periodically through, and that's all I'm going to make a hanger, a bow hanger with this really nice burlap, actually it's canvas, sunflower ribbon. Very, very easy, simple. This is probably going to be a love wreath, and my computer keeps shutting down on me. Okay. Yeah, if your order has been like 3 weeks away, please contact us for sure. And we will definitely, you should have your order within 2 weeks, okay? I'm not saying, if it's been a month and you still haven't had it, don't contact us. Definitely contact us. If you haven't had it within 2.5 weeks, contact us, because we can try and find out where it is. But most of the time, we know as much as you guys know. That's like USPS is so busy, they're not even answering their phones. Okay, you cannot even get through to your USPS rep. Probably because they're working from home. And that's another thing, everybody's working from home. So, anyways, this is all different times what we're dealing with. And we've been spoiled. I remember when I used to order stuff online when I was younger, if it was here in 2 to 3 weeks, when it says, 2 to 6 weeks delivery, I was like so happy that I was going to get it in 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, so I'm finishing this. This is the character board. And what I'm doing is I'm going to continue this pattern now that I have my mesh. So I was doing 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And I'm going to be doing 10-inch pieces. These zip ties I'm using, I happened to luck out and find a pack of 8-inch. 8-inch. But usually I use about 6.5 inch,
Maybe.
18-pound zip ties.
Maybe it's because I'm older, but when I was younger, it was always 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks shipping,
You know,
right?
you cut out the little thing on the back of my comic book and send it away.
6 to 8 weeks shipping. You know, because of Amazon, now everybody expects it in 2 days. It is Amazon's fault. It totally is, Mel. But I gotta tell you, I am like one of the biggest Amazon fans out there. I will not buy anything if it's not Prime. Because if I want it the next day. I'm like everybody else. But that's Amazon. And even they are saying, you know, there's a wait time. So I'm going down and up this hole. So I'm making 3 here. Hi, everybody. Oh, you guys could see some. Well, Annette, you've seen some of the messages we get. Oh, this one's cut. It's it's to the point where Tanya says you are not allowed to go in the email. Now, I generally do not open the emails. I'll scroll through, but if I see something where it's the first sentence is not starting out okay, you better be sure I'm going to jump on. So we have 3, and then this next one is 2. And this is going to end up looking like one of those magnolia leaf wreaths. Very, very easy to do. It takes 1 roll of mesh. This is one of our decals. I got some daisies, these little daisies. I bought a bunch of these bushes when AC Moore was going out of business. So I'm going to use these little tiny ones that are in there. And I'm going to make a cute little hanger, and then I'll probably give it to one of my neighbors. Oh no, nobody's stealing my jewelry. But the thing is, nobody is going to talk to our staff that way either. And I was even like that when our business was even smaller. It didn't matter if I only had 20 customers. If you're going to talk to me like that, I don't need your business. I don't want your business because A, your business is having your business. Sometimes you just have to let some people go because sometimes having their business costs you more money than what they'll probably spend. Does that make sense? Because there's one lady, Tanya has done probably about 10 emails back and forth. Okay? 10 emails back and forth to this lady. Because this lady did not get it that we could not tell her exactly where her USPS package is. Tanya makes good money. We pay her well, thank God, because she would probably have quit a long time ago. Those 10 emails, probably with Tanya's time, I would guess about 20 minutes. 20 minutes divided by what Tanya makes an hour. That lady is not spending that in our store. I'm telling you. So there is a point, and that's a good business thing, because there's a point where you have to let customers go and just say, here's your money back. Do not contact me anymore. Do not order anymore. Have a great life. Seriously, that's what you got to do. And it's just, and I've learned that. I've learned a lot in the last 2 years, I promise. And I'm not a business coach or anything, so I can just only pass on what I've learned. And I have learned that some people are not worth having their business, and you just need to let it go. Lori, can I use a picture I've taken on the character board? Sure you can. So if you print it, I doubt Staples is open, but if you can print it on 11 by 17 paper and on a laser printer and cut it out in Mod Podge, you'll be good. Okay, so this is a 10.5 by 10 yard fabric mesh. I'm sorry I took the last roll. I do not have any more of this in stock. I should be getting more in stock in May. That's another thing, guys. Your mesh, places that sell mesh and all that stuff, it is what it is. We can't get, like, poly burlap is almost obsolete right now. Nobody has poly burlap. It's because the main source doesn't have polyburlap. Okay? It's not like we can't order it and we're not giving it to you guys. It's just, it's not even available to us. So, trust us. When it comes in, every store that sells mesh will have polyburlap in stock. We're waiting for the main source to bring it in. Same with fabric mesh. I do know the fabric mesh is on its way from China. We need to get out of this China thing. Nope, polyburlap. I got a case of red polyburlap. Anyways, I'm cutting these at 10 by 10. My measure buddy, which will be coming out soon, I promise. So this is, I pulled it out to 10 inches. There we go. And how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I need 17 pieces. So there's one. Where's my close pinch? I'm using my Mevo mic right now. Is it glitching or anything? Yeah, I managed to get one case of red polyburlap. That was it. I haven't even posted it yet. Okay. So I need 17. So I'll do 8 and then 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is just a quick way, because I don't need them perfectly 10 by 10. Well, they come out pretty close 10 by 10. And I'm not going to see the edge. I'm not going to see any of the edges because of the way I'm folding it. So I'm going to cut my mesh really fast. So I'm cutting it off the roll. Okay, now I'm going to cut down the edge of here. Your scissors in there. There we go. Just cut down on the edge side of it. Did I get right through all of them? All right, and now we can pull it out. And we'll do the same on the other side. And it's a quick way to cut your mesh. If you don't have a cutting mat or a rotary cutter. These are not my good sharp scissors, I don't think. Oh, maybe they are. All right, so I have 8 pieces. Yeah, this is my last roll. I have some on order, but it won't be here till May, if that. It's coming from China, so who knows. Okay, so I need another 8. No, I need another 9 pieces. I'm better today. However, I'm probably going to bed when I'm done this. Michael's has their they still have tulips online? Oh, Linda, trust me, we've looked. It's impossible. We would never be able to make the mesh for what China sells it for. Never. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I haven't, Candy. We're not allowed to go over the border. We cannot go to the United States. So I can't see my brother and my nephews. I see them on FaceTime. And I needed to, it's so bad. I needed to send stuff to our Buffalo factory. And I actually had to FedEx it from Canada to the FedEx place over United and FedEx it to myself over in Buffalo. Normally we would just, 40-minute drive and we're there. So this, it's just trying, we're just trying to survive like everybody else and come up with different ideas to get through this like everybody else. Is your store still open, Linda? So I flipped this quite a few times, but I know my scissors are pretty sharp. If you're going to do this, make sure and do this many at one time. Pardon me. Make sure your scissors are sharp. So I have half a roll, so this would have took a whole roll if I had a whole roll. Zip ties. I have 666 packages of zip ties sitting at the Buffalo factory that I cannot get over into Canada. So, we have issues, yes, like everybody else. We're trying to figure things out. And we just, until they open the border, we're kind of screwed. Okay, so it looks like when I was doing this pattern, I did the Star Trek petal, and I faced each of the Star Trek folds inwards. And then the third petal, I did the daisy petal. So I will go over each one, how I've done it. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of my 10-inch. Okay, curl up. So right now we're going to do the Star Trek petal. Put it into a diamond. Bring it down. And you're going to fold it. Then you're going to bring this over. Just like that. Hence the Star Trek petal. If we have any Trekkie fans, it looks like the Star Trek logo, right? I get my ribbon from everywhere. Everywhere. I can't even tell you one place. Now I'm going to just pinch it a bit in the middle and bring the two edges down. I like to fold mine. Now there's different ways people do it. I kind of fold my edge downwards and bring it to the center. Is that how I did those ones? Yep. So when I said the fold, I have this rounded part. See how it's rounded, and there's that fold. For this inner one, I'm going to snip some of that off. I'm going to put the fold towards the inside and just zip this up. Just like that. And then I'm going to take another one and do the same thing. Just like that. I pinch it, kind of roll it, bring it to the middle, and the same thing. And then this outer, these ones look so much bigger. Oh, because I have a little gap there, so I made them a little bit bigger. I'm going to put this one going in towards this way. Now, this one, I'm using the hole in the outside of the board. I'm going to put a little bit of glue there. We have so many new things coming up on Unique in the Creek. This weekend, I will be debuting a few, actually 7, new flower things that I have going on. We have new decals. We have the Measure Buddy. It's being made right now. Now they are being made and then they have to be assembled and packaged. So that probably won't be till late next week that we finally get them on for sale. But this weekend I'm going to be doing, I have 7 different ombre flowers. Yes, you heard me, ombre. Oh, nice. Sorry, I'm just reading comments. So we have a lot going on in and amongst all this chaos of the world, and we're still trying to keep things on the go as best we can. Like we're doing our best. That's what we're doing. All right, so this is going to go in. So these two, now there's 3 here. So I'm going to put the 2 Star Trek petal ones. And if you're just joining us, I had started this project a few weeks back, but I ran out of this mesh. And I loved this mesh, so I wanted to continue with it. So this is the Star Trek petal. So you'll see a lot of flowers that are just absolutely stunning, but they look like little tiny petals. That's this petal, and people actually cut the mesh literally right there. Patience of saints, those people are. I have not done one, nor will I ever do one. I will do big petals. I won't do those little ones. My wreath would end up in my pool, and we don't want it in my pool because it's closed right now and it's pretty sludgy. Yeah, my favorite places for ribbon are Deco Exchange, Ranch House Wreaths, Waterman's Loft, Craft Outlet, Trendy Tree. Oh, we always forget about Trendy Tree, and they always have good stock. So if in doubt you're looking for something, always try Trendy Tree because they usually have it. Okay, so now this middle petal is going to be different than the other 2 petals I just did. So what I'm going to do is I'm coming down exactly the same as the Star Trek. And now I'm stretching out the middle a bit. I'm going to take this right piece, just bring it down that center. And this is the daisy petal. And then I'm bringing this other side over, just overlapping the middle, this piece a little bit in the middle. And I'm scrunching it. Now I don't want, the way I've done it, I don't have the seam up. I have this seam facing down. So I am putting that right in the middle. And that's my pattern. So I did 2 Star Trek petal, and then the middle one I did a sunflower petal. And it's very simple. Very, very simple. Now I like to make sure these outside ones. So if you have glue, just because I don't know who I'm going to give it to or whatever, I just lift the tail up and I put a little bit of glue underneath too. And that just makes sure that if somebody grabs the wreath by a petal or whatever, the petal's not going to slip out of the zip tie. Where can you get your ribbon in Canada? You can't. Michael's. That's all we have. It sucks. But it is what it is. I am going to try. We're looking at a bigger warehouse. Because right now, the warehouse that we're in, there's no way I could bring like mesh and ribbons and everything in. We're just too small. So we are looking at bigger warehouses. That's all I can tell you. Why does everybody say they're brave enough? You know what? If you do a wreath on these and you don't like it, flip it over and cut off all the zip ties and start again. I tell you, zip ties are less than a penny. So you're really not out much money. And this one's an easy one. It's a very basic, simple. This is one of my favorite centers. It's almost like an everyday wreath, but I wanted to bring the green out because I was thinking of doing it in just like poly jute. That's another mesh that would look really nice. This is a fabric mesh. Where did I see poly jute? I just seen green poly jute somewhere. Green poly jute would be really, really pretty on this. So if you can find a green 10-inch poly jute, which looks like this, but it'll have like burlap little lines running through it. That looks wonky. That would make very pretty one of these for sure. Yeah, they are pretty addicting. I am addicted to them, and well, that's why I do lives all the time, because I'm addicted to them. I love to craft. This is my downtime. Like when I come on live, this is my personal time. That's a wonky one. But this is what I like to do for my downtime, is to make wreaths. And we can't ship really anything, so I give them away. 21 neighbors you're making love wreaths for? Oh! What, Christine, I messaged Tanya. She might be able to get you a deal for you. Tell her I sent you. Yeah, Chris Haas has some nice ones too. I actually contracted out J. Marie Designs. So her designs, because I love her signs. So I did a commercial license with J. Marie Designs, because I just don't have the time to design new signs anymore. I don't have the time. It's, you know, when I do have time, this is what I want to do. I want to play with wreaths. I don't want to be making signs. So we have a whole bunch coming up from J. Marie Designs, and they are cute as ever. And I also have licensed a lion head. A lion head from the originator who did the lion. She is actually a painter. And she painted me a lion face, like her lion face. So I purchased it from her, and then we're going to license it. So if you want to make a lion, that's going to be available soon. These are 10 by 10. 10 by 10. That's where I saw it. General Wholesale. Yes, General Wholesale is where I saw green poly jute. It's very pretty. It's one of my favorites too. I think I have some red poly jute. What am I doing? I need these. So I'm just I lift up the tail just a little, put a squirt, a little dab. That way it's just a personal thing. I know that if somebody grabs it, the petal's not going to come out. And that is just good customer service too. You want to give them a quality product, not falling apart. Oh, my coffee's getting cold. Hi everybody. I am feeling okay. I'm starting to feel it in my back right now, so I need to get this done pretty fast. I think Deco Exchange. Now, Deco Exchange does carry Unique in the Creek boards, and they have free shipping and all that stuff. So, if you need to buy mesh and boards at the same time, take advantage of their free shipping. And I know he had a whole bunch. I think he's got a lot of fabric mesh in. Have a look. I know yesterday we just sent them a whole skid of more boards, so it looks like they're selling really well on Deco Exchange as well. Yep, I'm going to do it right now. I have the daisy petal I do for the middle. Now you guys, yes, poly jute is much harder because the jute in it will not cut. So this is almost a jute too. They call it a fabric mesh, but it's lines of jute. The only thing that will cut through, the heat will cut through, is the actual plastic. And that's pretty much what frays anyways. But when you're doing this kind of wreath, you don't have to worry about the fray. Or even, I don't even think look at how wonky this piece is. It's not even totally 10 by 10. But with this kind of petal, you really don't have to worry about it. You just want to make sure your petals are pretty much all the same size, basically. Now, I know Deco Exchange is on a, look at this one. This one's really wonky. They're on a skeleton staff too. So if you don't get your order in a couple days, please don't go blast them either. It's just crazy, some of the stuff we're seeing. Okay, so there's 3 here. So I'm making first the 2 Star Trek petals. And I'm having that fold facing towards the inside. So tomorrow is a live stream all-day event with Jessica from Just In Case Crafts. So Jess, I like that thing, Just In Case Crafts. So Jess in Crafts. It's her birthday, so she's having a party, and she asked if I would go live on her party. And how can I say no? I never say no to anybody. So tomorrow on Just In Case Crafts Live, I'm not sure, I think I'm on at 6 o'clock. I will be debuting the very first ombre flower set that we are going to be selling. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you'll have to come and watch. It's Just In Case. Well, we'll post the stream and all that stuff too. But somebody was rude to Scott. Yes, just some people, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Just because we're out, I don't know. I was told I'm intimidating. So for someone to come and lash out at me and not expect a tongue lashing back, that's pretty brave of you. Because if you got, and you guys all know me, if I have a problem with you, I'm going to tell you right to your face. So, okay, here's the daisy petal that somebody was wanting to see. Now, on our YouTube channel, I have all the petals, and each petal has its own little video. It's either between 2 and 6 minutes long on how to do 18 folds. Okay, so if you're still wondering how to do folds, just go over to my YouTube channel, and all of the petals are on there. Yes, people are, that's why I said they need to have a chill pill. And remember that there is people behind the computer screen. Okay, so 10 by 10, put it in a diamond. Take the top corner, bring it to the bottom corner. Okay, fold it out. You're going to kind of stretch it in the middle. And I only do that just so I can see where the actual middle is. Because you can see kind of a line when you stretch it. And then I bring it over and I fold it, the first piece, right along that line that I could see. Let me see if I can zoom in anymore. There we go. So let's do it again. So 10 by 10 diamond, bring it down. Okay. I take my thumb and my finger and I kind of stretch the middle. And it just gives me a kind of an idea where the center is. And I bring that one side over just like that. And then I kind of turn it because I'm right-handed. And I take this side and bring it over and I just overlap it just a little bit. So it gives you kind of this looking petal. Okay, it's pointed, and the more over you go, the more pointed it is. Okay, now this is also the star flower, because if you bring it right over and then bring it back and then scrunch it, you get this like a vein almost in your petal. Anyways, that's not what we're doing. Just like this, then I scrunch it, and it looks like about a 2-inch tail. And some people use this side where you can see the seam. I'm using just the back side because if you're going to use the side with the seam, you want to make sure all your seams are almost exactly the same. And for this wreath, it doesn't really matter to me, so I'm using the back side. And that is going for the middle. And that's all I did for this whole wreath, was 2, 3, 2, 3. And the 3 one, the middle one, is the daisy petal. So you got one that goes left, one that goes right, and one that goes straight up the middle. Yeah, it's origami. You guys are funny. Yeah, I don't put up with no BS. Nope, nope, nope. Too far in life to put up with that crap. Okay, I need 2 more pieces. I have 2 more to do. And these are just Star Trek ones. Now, as you're doing this, I know Nancy James makes a lot of these wreaths. So she's kind of the expert on these wreaths, and I've seen she posted quite a few of them. She puts flowers in them. I don't know. I don't even know if she's on here. She may zip tie her flowers right into the zip tie as she's making the wreath. I'm probably just going to hot glue mine. Yes, you can, Christina. You're going to make a very big flower, though. But, however, if you... Sorry, I'm just making a short one piece. Hold on. If you were to use 21-inch for this, I would fold it over. Now, and if you want to make it small like this, you're going to have to cut your piece 21 by 21, fold it over, then fold it over again, and then make the petal. It's going to be very thick. But if you want it 21-inch, hold on. I think I have one around here. Where'd it go? Okay, this is one that I did a bit ago. Look at this is one of the ginormous ones. These petals are 21-inch Star Trek petals. Okay, see how it's got the fold there? If you use 21-inch, this is how big your flower is going to be. So, which is absolutely stunning. I have to put a center in still. But this would be more used for, oh God, look at my little, sorry guys, I just looked at my Mevo screen. This is a Star Trek petal, so you can see the fold there in 21-inch. This is on the large board, but this is one of our ginormous flowers. Okay, I have to put the center in still. This is one of the flowers you would put on a fence or on a garden gate or on a wall on your front, you know, on your front wall, on your porch and stuff. This is how big your flower will be if you use 21-inch. So, just an FYI. So, if you want to make big 21-inch ones, big flowers, yes, you can use 21-inch. If you want to make a little one like this, you would use the 10-inch. And this is my last one. Yeah, I have to, that one's been kicking around the basement for, I don't know, a month or so. I've moved it several times because it's always in the way. So it's probably squished. Yeah, it's about this, it's kind of like the same petals on the outside of the daffodil. Okay, this is my last one. So as you can see, you don't see the zip ties. and everything lays over everything. Add a little bit of glue underneath the petal so it's stuck to the board. Okay, and then we'll just move them all so they're all facing the right way. Look how pretty that is. Doesn't it look like one of those magnolia leaf wreaths? So it's one roll of mesh, even though I had started it already. This is a Unique in the Creek board, and you can get them at uniqueinthecreek.com and .ca if you're in Canada. And there's many things. We have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to different videos and tutorials on different things you can use. Okay, so that's the wreath. Now you can leave it plain like this and just put a hanger on it and be done with it. I don't know if I glued that one. Okay. I'm going to add a few stems of these little daisies. Just the little ones. So, and that this is, you can get like bushes like this at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, or these ones I got at AC Moore, which is no longer open. And I'm just going to cut a few because I'm only going to stick them. So 1, 2. So I'm probably going to do about 5 of them. So all I'm doing is snipping off the little ones, because the bigger ones I'll use on the bigger wreaths, when I do bigger wreaths. No more small ones in that one. It is pretty, and it's very simple. Like seriously, I would have definitely did this one in my recliner, because it's just petal folding. Once you got all your mesh cut, you just sit there and I have this little cutting board, this cutting mat. It's like 18-inch cutting mat. And I put this on my lap when I'm in my recliner. And this is where I scrunch and fold and all my petals. And then when my feet are up, I have the wreath in front of me. And I just stick it all in. So, really easy. You can also pre-make your petals. Let me show you. You get your rubber bands. I just seen somebody with their rubber bands. So let me cut a little bit of this off. I don't know how big it is. So this is, I like to teach this because it does make wreathing a little easier as well, especially if you're, if you can't sit on a table and you like to do it with your watching a movie and stuff. Take your 10-inch piece and do your fold. Okay. Now these little rubber bands, I got this on Amazon. These are little clear rubber bands that you get in the hair section. A hair section at Dollar Tree. You get 500 of them for $1. And I like to use them because I like to pre-make my petals. So I'll get a grocery bag or a box or something, and I'll make a petal, and I'll put, without it breaking, an elastic around the bottom. And then I'll throw this into a grocery bag. And I'll pre-make all the petals, then I'll preload the board, and then all it is sticking everything in and zipping them up, and you're done. And that's how I usually do it from my recliner. Or if I'm making a wreath at the same time, I don't even bother with the elastics. I just do it all at once. Suzanne, how long did you have that board in your truck? We were talking about you not too long ago. Remember you tested the board for me with the decal? Ooh, that's some cold coffee. Okay, so I'm going to stick these in where there's 2. See how there's the 2? So I'm going to stick here, skip one. I can stick one here. Let's see if it's too much. skip this one here, skip the middle here. Oh, that's actually kind of pretty. Hopefully I'll have enough daisies. 2 weeks. Did it bubble or peel off or anything? And I love your dream house, Suzanne. Trust me, I am working on Dave. But you get tornadoes. Remember how worried I was about you before when you had the tornadoes coming in Florida? Okay, so let's see how this is gonna look. So I'm putting a stick of this in every one that has the 2. Hi, kitty girl. Hi. How is you? Oh, I had just enough. What do you guys think? Is that pretty, La?
Yeah.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
I think that's enough, right?
Yeah.
Because I do have bigger ones.
No, I like...
You like the little ones? Because it does match. Even though these are cherry blossoms on here. They're not really daisies. They're cherry blossoms, but it looks really cute. Oh, Connie. We have no idea what we're doing. We can't really do a lot until Lolly is finished high school. Right, Law?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do... Are you coming down to learn? I have my little tiny glue pot that I bought off Amazon. And all I did was cut up... I cut up Gorilla Glue sticks. Because I had these big fat ones, but I don't like the big fat glue guns. So I use these, I cut them up, and I put it in my glue pot. These are really cheap on... It's just a little tiny one.
Buy some toilet paper.
If you buy more toilet paper, I'm going to beat you. He's toilet paper obsessed. It's everywhere. Ayla.
No, and butter.
And butter. What is with him and the butter?
There's like 7, like...
I know he
7
keeps buying
bricks.
butter.
But like, not food that we actually need.
Texas, UITC Ranch. You just never mind. You guys, we're not joking.
Texas?
Texas. You want to move to Texas, y'all?
I don't mind.
So all I'm doing is putting glue on the end of this. It's kind of thick, but that's okay. And I'm sliding it. What I'm doing is gluing this end right onto the board. So there's a big glob of glue, and just let it sit. I don't think it's heated up enough, but it's good enough for now.
I have my first virtual class tomorrow.
Oh, is that what you were talking about?
Yes, I have a video call with them.
You have a video conference call?
Yes. With my
You're
teachers.
important.
And I have to film videos today for my classes.
Yes, he cooks with butter. We have how many pounds of unsalted and salted? And you got...
Like...
He's only the unsalted for baking, right, La?
Yeah, like 4 pounds of like unsalted, and like 5 is salted.
He's obsessed with butter,
but,
toilet
like,
paper.
Buys, like the 4 packs of them.
Yeah, he's just...
He's coming down.
He's coming down because there's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with you.
Butter is for baking.
Stop baking. We are not going to be able to get out of the house. They are going to have to cut the front bay window to get us out of the house.
I have to make bread.
You don't have to make bread.
Oh, yes, I do. It's good.
Stop making... Guys, in this COVID thing, Dave's taken up cooking and baking. He's made his own bagels. He makes his own bread. He makes his own buns. He makes his own French bread today.
That's for my French onion soup tonight.
Yeah, Dave made his own French bread today. Because we're having French onion soup tonight.
All I'm good with is avocado.
And then there's the baking.
And for all those people that are afraid that we're going to move to the States, even if we did, we wouldn't shut down our Canadian...
Oh, no, we wouldn't shut down Canadian. No way. We're having both, Canadian and American. Okay, there, stuck. Let's just... Isn't that cute? I love it. It's fresh. This is fresh. You like my cute little glue pot?
Yeah, I was wondering what that was the other day.
There's a glue pot. Now you know. See, you come downstairs, Lolly, and you learn stuff.
I was gonna ask, I'm making chicken tendies. Do you want some?
Chicken tendies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have some.
Okay.
All right, let's make a cute, I'm not going to make a bow for this. I'm going to make a... My light attacked me, Law.
How many do you want?
2. Do you have Chick-fil-A sauce?
I don't.
Okay. I know everybody is baking. Dave won't stop baking. And I am like, I cannot say no to sweets. Like, I'm brutal. Like, those butter tarts and cherry tarts that I made for Easter, nobody else eats them. Guess who ate them all? Me. That's why my ass is so big. Your hubby doesn't, you need to train that boy a little better. Okay, so I'm going to make a hanger, a bow hanger. This is my new fad. I like making these bow hangers. Now I make them weird. So you guys probably have a better way to make them than I do. My thing is backwards. All right, so I did this one 18. No, he does not need to open a bakery. He needs to stop. Okay, this is for my hanger. I'm going to put that in. Oh, maybe it should be longer. Hold on. We need to have more friends come over to eat it. I even made Kristen come over and pick some tarts up because we made so many. Well, that might be all right. Maybe I'll do it 20 inches. All right. Yes, we are the fat family already. We don't need to be the fatter family. But David Arthur Franklin needs to stop baking. All right, and I'm going to use this one for my tails. So I'll dovetail them already. Now this is, there is definitely better ways to make a bow hanger than my way. So this is just the way I got used to making them, and it kind of works for me. So I just keep going. Why fix it when it's not broke, right? Okay, so I'm going to go in. I think I'll just do a 4-loop bow. This is a really cute little burlap ribbon. 1.5 inch with little daisies on them. So, see, I don't even know what, you think I've been making bows for 10 years and I still don't know how to make them. Well, I've been making wreaths for 10 years. And this is called the bow, I don't even know what it's called. The bow easy or something, I don't know. No, that's not the easy bow maker, obviously. The wood one is. Bow Genius, that's what this one is called, Bow Genius. And it just happens to be the one that's closest to my reach. All right. So I did 4 loops and I'm going to cut it off there. I am going to put, yes, this is the Bow Genius. You can get them on, I think Waterman's Loft has some. And also, I believe they're sold on Walmart as well. Okay, so this is my crazy bow. And these are my tails. This is my hanger. Again, this is just the way I do it. I'm sure there's better ways out there. I just haven't had time to figure it out yet. Now what I do is I take another zip tie and I make a little loop. And I actually hang the wreath from this little loop on the this little loop zip tie. So you can hang your thing from here, and I'll do it up tight now, and then I cut this off. So this is what the back looks like. So I just zip tied it, so that's what the front looks like. Zip tied it, but I zip tie this little loop here to hang the wreath. And now what I'm going to do is these long pieces right here that I used, I said I was going to do for a hanger. I put a zip tie around it. Why are you sitting on the stairs? Oh, they're on sale at Waterman's Loft. There you go.
Just watching you.
Oh, you just watch? Oh, usually when you sit on the stair,
I have something to
you have something to say, or I'm in trouble.
Nah, just trying to figure
Did
out
you
what
hear
to
my
do.
rant, or were you out?
Oh no, I heard your rant.
Did you hear my rant?
I did.
Okay, then I put a little zip tie at the bottom.
Fully justified.
Was it justified? Good.
It certainly was. Knowing what I know.
Yes. All right, now I'm going to take my wreath, and there's 2 holes that don't line up with anything right here. These are our hanging holes. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go down and up. So if anybody finds an easier way to make a bow hanger, let me know. Because I really haven't sat down to figure it out yet.
You should be thankful we don't have a chest freezer.
Why? Oh, because then we would be really fat?
Not only fat. You know what? When I make this stuff, when I make the bread and all this stuff, it doesn't have all the bad stuff in it. It doesn't have all the...
Yeah, but we eat too much of it because the house...
It doesn't have the bad stuff.
Yeah, but if we don't have it at all, there's no bad stuff to even ingest.
Oh, we have it with the bad stuff.
Oh.
This doesn't have the bad stuff. And you know my bagels are good.
Everything's good. That's what the problem is. So I just put a zip tie along the bottom of the little hanger thing. I know, you'll babysit it. See? And let that dry. And then I cut a little piece of the ribbon.
Somebody said we're going to be 15 pounds heavier. I laughed.
Yeah, we're past the 15 pounds.
15 pounds heavier.
This COVID needs to stop for my health. And I'm just going to make a little, probably should have did this before I put the bow on, but just a little thing around the front of the front of the bow. And I just use a little bit of glue. Again, I'm sure there's a way better way to make a bow hanger, but this works for me. Ew, deer. You don't eat deer. Why would you eat Bambi? Yes, you can buy the Hello insert by itself from our website. We have the 5 packs on Amazon, and I believe they're all individual now on our website. Okay, so that is my cute little bow hanger. So let's fix it up. Open it up. Now you can do how many loops you want. I do the bow in pieces, that way I can make everything how big or small I want it. But you don't even need a bow maker to do this. You can just layer them and use glue and then zip tie it. All right, let's... Look how cute that is. This is my new thing, these bow hangers, that makes a plain wreath just so much more cute. What do you guys think? Isn't it pretty? It's very simple. It's just one roll of the fabric mesh. I'm gonna make sure all my let me see. I'll take this one down and I'll hang it up. I'll hang this one up. You guys can see it. Oh, actually, I'll hang it on my, hold on, hold please. There we go. Oh, it's very cute. Hold on and I'll bring you guys up. There it is. Very simple. I don't even know how to work this friggin' Mevo. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna move my petals so they're all the same. Very simple. Cute little bow to not hang it up. Easy. Easy peasy. Now you can also glue your petals in place. That way they don't get moved around or shuffled around. There we go. Very simple. So that's the character board. Oh, the yellow one. This actually is one of my faves. This is the sunflower Rita petal. And the center is just denim balls. Styrofoam balls made with denim. And I got them at Hobby Lobby at Christmas time at 90% off. However, I did show you guys how to make your own. So there is a video somewhere how you can make your own denim balls. And then of course the hanger. I just love these hanger things with the flowers. I don't know why. Like it just sets it off so cute. Oh, that's where the green. I know I used that green fabric mesh somewhere. I used it on this. This bow is a little bit too big. But this one is one of my favorite sunflowers I've made. So I'm keeping that one. Alright guys. Well, just a simple wreath like this, it doesn't have to be, you know, this is just an ordinary everyday wreath. So something like this for a man would be just fine. You know, maybe not with a bow or something, but it's cute. Simple. Got your sunflower centers. Awesome. Okay, so tomorrow on Just In Case Crafts, like I said, I'm doing a live on there, and I will be doing a blue ombre flower. And we have 7 different ombre flower sets. We have a purple ombre set, we have a pink ombre set, we have a blue, we have what I called an elegant, we have a sunset one, and that sort of looks like the one that Lolly made. We have a fire yellow one, and that's the one kind of looks like the one I made. And what other color do we have? Oh, we have a patriotic one. So stay tuned for that tomorrow, because I have, how many did I say? Almost 300 sets of them. So 40 sets of each. So with that, you will get 3 rolls of mesh. So depending what color you picked. So if you picked the blue ombre, if you order the blue ombre, you get a light blue, a denim, and a navy blue. You get a large board, and you get a pack of zip ties. Now, for these, I'm not including the centers because you can make your own centers, or you can just buy the pre-made centers. So I figured I'm not even going to worry about the centers, and that way I can keep it really cheap. I think they're going to be $21.99. So you get the 3 rolls of mesh, you get the large board, and you get the zip ties for $21.99. And like I said, it's going to be whatever I have is all I have. So I think there's like 40 sets of the blue ombre, 40 sets of like the purple ombre, stuff like that, okay? So keep an eye out tomorrow so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. And they're going to be an awesome Mother's Day flower, I'm telling you. It's going to be beautiful. And like the centers, we got new vinyl centers coming out, as well as paper centers. The Measure Buddy will be coming out probably not till next week, because they have to be assembled and everything and packaged. Now, remember we spoke about packaging. Right now, all the packaging companies, they're not essential, so they're not open. So we were like humming and hawing of, you know, how are we going to get these to people for right now. So we just came up with this. We are just going to heat seal the two bags. And you got both your clips on there. And we'll probably just throw a sticker on it. And I'll make a video. And until we can get the proper packaging, that's what we're going to use. Okay. And what else do I have going on? So much going on. Oh, I have a patriotic kit coming out. Probably next week as well. I just shot the tutorial yesterday. And it's cute. Oh my gosh, the patriotic wreath. Oh. And I only have so many. I think I only have 75 of those. But it's adorable. What else am I going on? I don't know. But I have to go back to bed because my back is like, there's a pain going up my spine and then it hits the back of my, like my brain stem. Maybe I have too much brain in there or something. I don't know. Anyways, guys, love you all. And we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, I think I'm on at 6 o'clock, but we will post just in case birthday. And again, thank you all for all my birthday wishes and everything else. And if you have any questions, reach out to us, okay? You don't need to blast it on social media platforms or anything. If we can't help you or we tell you to F off, then yeah, blast us. But we won't do that. Unless you piss us off. Piss me off. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe. Love you all. Bye.